that. Now... Oh, I do not have Live Split open. Let me get that open. Test, make sure it works.
Damn, I'm a little bit nervous, and social anxiety is not helping.
Hey, it's all right.
Aw.
Just do your best. You
You'll
got
be
this.
fine.
Yeah. So we can. I can count us down, or I can count you guys down if you're both ready.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just to clarify. Oh.
Yeah, I was about to do probably what you're gonna do.
Yep.
Since it's his first game.
Yep. So I'm gonna give a countdown, and this is gonna be to the reveal. You'll stay at the menu screen, but you can look at the card for 30 seconds, and then afterwards I'm going to give another countdown. That's when you will deafen in Discord, and then you can start your game and start playing and go after the bingo and play the game.
Of course.
Yep. Alright. May ready? CodeMeRight ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Alright. For the reveal, counting down in 3, 2, 1, reveal. Got about 10 seconds left. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, you can start and deafen. Let me double check, make sure they're deafened, so I don't give away anything. And we're starting off with Paint Chase for CodeMeRight, and they started in Party House, maybe swap into something else. Might be looking at the board, seeing what the best early play on is. Seaside Drive. Hopefully not to just open and close it for Glove. There was a match yesterday where Glove got a little bit triggered because no one would play Seaside Drive even though it was like the best option to go for. Looking at the board here, maybe going for a leaderboard spot in Paint Chase. Definitely one that might take a little bit longer. He might be going for something else that I don't know of, but then we have May and Seaside, which I may be blind, but I don't see the Seaside square. May just be for leaderboards. Oh, there is Beat Stage 2. So that's 2 you can go for in one. And top 5 score on the leaderboard don't need too many points. I'm just going to adjust the layout slightly. Jumping now into Alphazar's, clear stage 1, that can be done relatively quick. Accidentally selects 2-player, I think. May just about to beat the boss. Seems like they took an unfortunate death, but they should still have just enough to get through stage 2. I do see Gulf area 20% completion on the board. Not sure if that's a hard goal or a very hard goal, but I always get excited to see Gulf area. I think that is not that's not a view that many other people share, but so getting through the mid boss here on Alphazar's Hat. And they're starting to just kind of skip past the enemies a little bit. Try to get that clear quicker. If you mash here during this fight, it actually does take out Josie faster. They might be doing that, it looks like. And this will also count as, Josie will count as a boss for CodeMeRight, and beating Stage 2 and Seaside will count as 2 bosses for May. There is a general goal for beating 7 bosses, which it doesn't say specifically in different games, so you can get, like, some games have, like Cyber Owls might have 7 in it. A lot of other games have like 4 in it, so you could just play through the game and get several bosses in one run. CodeMeRight's gonna check off Alphazar's Hat, clear stage 1. Probably gonna hop out. Switch to something else because there's probably not too much else you can get in Alphazar's Hat. Jumping into Fist Hell. Destroy 2 UFOs. The first UFO is very early in the game, and second UFO is about halfway through or in the later half of the second scare. So it may take a few minutes to get to if you don't game over. And that looks like the second boss is going to be done. You just wait for the screen transition and you have that square for beat stage 2. And the text appeared on screen for May, so that means that they've completed that square. And then we'll see if they stay in Seaside, because they could get more bosses from here. They also can get a top score, so that would be smart to do so. Being that the leaderboard score is the center square. Pin golf. They might be doing UFO Easter eggs. This is definitely an easy one. It's actually a really nice one because you just have to AFK for about 20 seconds or so, and gives you more time to look at the board and everything. And there's the UFO. Onion delivery, gonna get another UFO. Just heading south and east over here. As long as you don't crash, I think they're just going on a straightaway to get some health back. The question is, do they know where the UFO is? Because it is very difficult to see if you don't know what you're looking for. They might know where it is. They might have just taken a detour last time because they didn't want to crash and burn out. Yep. Right here. Yep, they see the UFO on screen. Welcome in. It's going to be 3 UFO Easter eggs. He was actually in Fistel for just the UFO, not destroying 2 of them. And jumping into Overbold for the... He's going to start going for row 4. Complete a wave with 1,000 stakes without using bombs. I'm not sure if they know this, but you can use bombs up until in like the waves before you do the 1,000 wave. Good old toucan spiders. Nothing will go wrong. Smart to get a bullet block there. Anyone who plays Overbold knows to respect the toucan spiders. So got the bonus stage. That might have been the 3rd boss. And maybe well, they did quit out, so I don't know if they got the leaderboard spot for that. So now on Overbold, probably pivoting to go for the block. They could potentially get this before CodeMeRight, depending on the circumstances, because Overbold can be very RNG dependent. Wait, no, don't reset. Just keep going. No.
Gosh darn it.
No, he can use bombs before the 1,000 round wave. And even if you use it during the 1,000 round wave, it won't count, but you could like try going to the next wave and doing it. I would message him, but I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to. I think it's just a technicality on the understanding. Because every time you see those plants, your instinct, your habit is to drop a bomb. You just hear the sound or you see it underneath you. So I think he's going to play every round without using mines. Oh, the 4 toucan. I just looked over and saw 4 toucan spiders on May's screen. Thankfully she got a health, but no. Just barely gets sniped by both of them. Overbold, no mercy. Okay, so he actually did go for the 1,000 prize. He is one shot. I think he has medkits on a 30-second timer. Good dodge. I think he has the shots that knock enemies back further, which is really nice for giving yourself some space. Especially on the bomb enemies as well. Medkit on screen. I think I need to readjust the screens because I pushed down a little bit. So they are going to take that square. I accidentally unchecked it, and if Maze sees this, they may pivot to another game in the 4th row. Ignore the scuffed setup. So they are still on Overbold, might have not seen it yet. CodeMeRight switching over to Magic Garden. It could be possible that they don't know where the money in the burning house is or may not feel confident in Golfario, but this is also a strategy in bingo where you can... Basically, it looks like you're going for a bingo, but you can pivot to maybe some other squares, and the other person has to essentially go for those squares if they think they need to block you from that bingo. Magic Garden on this, they could be going for a top 5. There may also be a Magic Garden I haven't seen on here. No, it doesn't look like it, but could just be going for score or something else. Well, there's, yeah, I do see the 10 gifts on there, so they could just be trying to drop off 10 oppies and then just go for the gifts in the games. So May is going to be opening up Golfaria. Oh no, they pressed the wrong button and I think they had the 10 drop-offs, but they pressed the jump button. For me, I usually swap to keyboard when I play Magic Garden, so I test out my buttons when I start, because I usually press the wrong button. But they should be able to get this after, like, a few tries, because they did have it on that one run. They just have to get that scenario again. So May's gonna go for 20%, probably gonna pick up some clubs and power bots along the way. The fastest way to get 20% is to get the brakes and the blockbuster upgrades, and then also getting NPCs give you quite a bit. While I'm yapping, this screen has been messed up the whole time. There we go. Okay, for a second I almost thought I had the feeds backward the entire time, but thankfully that is not the case. Second time running the recording. So he's jumping back into Festel, maybe going for the 2 UFOs. If the audio was scuffed there, I apologize. Main Campanella 3, maybe going for the beating Galbrain, which is the first boss. So definitely perfect at every level. Still has 3 continues, so... or 3 lives. Alright, and that is that square done. Going to get the bonus stage. I believe the bonus stage may be a gift, and that might be why they're doing it. Or they could be going for more bosses as well. They definitely seem comfortable in Campanella 3. Okay, so that's one UFO destroyed if they didn't destroy it before. Still in Campanella 3, I'm assuming that's 4. We said earlier about the bosses. Good dodge on that Molotov. taking an unfortunate death right before where the UFO is, but the good thing is you can just continue from the second scare and try again. Just getting like roll frame trapped by the axe chicken here. Very low health, but might still be able to. They just have to defeat maybe 3 to 5 enemies. I think the UFO should be right on the next screen. And they got it. Very nice. CodeMeRight may be figuring out what they might want to go for next. Back into Fistel. Oh, yes, there's the survival mode. I actually have not done the Fistel surviving the waves. Not sure how difficult it is. Don't know if you get food at any point or if your health bar is just all you get. And good roll out of the way. Doing their best to dodge the volley of axes, but no, just gets hit in the back. May over in stage 4. They did, I believe, beat 3 bosses in Seaside, so I think if they beat this stage boss, they'll have 7 bosses defeated. And that's the 4th boss down for Campanelle 3. I wonder if they know they have 7 bosses or if they've been keeping track. Good combo. So I believe surviving 9 waves is the gift in Festel. They might have only survived 8 waves. Let me check if they actually got it. I need to cut the feed just for a second.
I think they only
Yeah, they
survived
only
8.
survived 8. I will message them and let them know.
At least he didn't check it in the bingo.
Yeah. Do you mind DMing CodeMeRight just to let them know they survived 8 waves?
No.
You don't want to? Okay.
I don't know who Gao Brain is.
That is the first boss in Campanella 3. I believe.
They've basically completed Campanella 3, yet they didn't even bother.
They did mark off the square. Hold on, let me get my feedback up. They did mark off the square. They completed Campanella 3 for anyone who's watching. They did mark off the 7 bosses. I think they had that at stage 4, but maybe they wanted to be sure. Sorry for dropping out the feeds, I just don't have a proper way of...
Yeah, these spider birds are so annoying to take down.
Yeah, the toucan spiders, I think they're officially called in game. They
No wonder it became an emote for No Mercy.
yeah, exactly. Overbold No Mercy is an emote.
What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said bird spider?
Alright, so... Looks like they are back in Overbold. There is a gold disc square, they might be going for that. I'm not certain how many gold discs each player is up to. I think... Actually, May is up to 1 because they beat Campanella 3. So they might be simultaneously going for 3 gold discs and the Overbold gold disc right here. Overgold. Hyper Contender gold discs, so CodeMeRight might be on the same path. They're both going for gold discs, but in different games. They each have their own individual square and a longer general goal. And 3 gold discs is in the same column as the Hyper Contender, so definitely a smart play, but if May gets us first, then she'll block off that column immediately. I did message CodeMeRight saying that they got to wave 8, but it might just be a bit of a technicality. I don't know if they'll see it. Because the game says wave 9 on the screen, but I think that technically means you still have to complete that one. So May has 1 gift. They have... Wait, did they not get... Oh no, did they quit out before they got the gold disc on the Campanella 3? I couldn't see if there was a gold disc on it, but... Big Bell Race, KO 3 opponents with unique power-ups. Oh, so close to taking out the green ship there. Yeah, this one you can just keep resetting as much as you want, just go completely out of your way to take out an enemy. Unfortunately, it keeps getting the ball and chain explosive. That's probably one of the harder ones to take out enemies with. And there are 4 ball and chain explosives in a row, but at least they can try for it. Oh, and they got the green ship, or the gray ship with it, I believe. One of them. Okay, they have the power. Yep, they got 2. With 3 unique. They might have gotten another one that I didn't see. And then they might get the gold disc on this one as well. Because you don't have to come in first place for the gold disc, you just have to overall be in first, I believe. So they can afford to take last place here as long as they get first or second in the rest of the races, I believe. Still in Hyper Contender on the last level 8 here. Going for the shortcut, hopefully the AI doesn't.
Is it just me or the character names in Hyper Contender are forgettable?
Sephi. Well, I was watching Matt streaming earlier, and he apparently knew the name of like every character in Hotfoot, which it like never shows their name except for when you draft them. Some people got their Hotfoot lore down. I mean, Donkus is never forgettable, so... So that should be the gold disc. Oh no, that was my bad, the other Sephi one.
At least Hyper Contender is generous with continues. Unlike in Fist Hell.
Oh. Yeah, the
other cherry requirement is to beat the game 3 times.
Yeah, Fist Hell you can't, if you want to get the cherry, you can't take any continues. In this game, you just have to beat it with 4 different players, which means you can... I think the game gives you 1 continue, maybe 2 continues, but as long as you can win the game with that, then...
Oh, right, it was 4 times with different characters.
Yeah. So you can take a continue or 2, but
I was
still have
scared because I thought the cherry requirement was to beat with 4 characters on default settings, and I thought I screwed up a little bit on the settings, but I actually didn't for my first playthrough.
Gotcha. So they're going into Planet Zoldath now. They do have progress towards 3 golds. I'll have to double check when they get to the screen select, but I don't know if they quit out right before they got the gold disc on Campanelle 3. If they didn't, then they'll be ahead in gold discs and can block off that row. Planet Zoldath just needs a trade map piece. So you might need the translator for this, you might not.
Or you might locate a dungeon.
True. Getting a health up, so you don't get one shot by some things. I was just going around looking for items, looking for NPCs. These blue locals.
Oh, you cheap. Oh, oh, that was actually accessible. I thought that was a glitch.
So it looks like the tiramisus are the translator locals. And the blue guys are the regular locals. So there is a boomerang there. Pick that up because they'll be able
god,
to...
I can see the game stuttering a bit.
Yeah, Zoldap. Yeah, it's jumping a little bit.
Yeah. Prototype pilot should have drank a lot of alcohol. Oh wait, it fixed itself.
Yeah, it might have just been the stream glitching a little bit.
Yeah, because when I play these games, my graphics card causes some parts or some graphics to glitch, including in Barbuda, which by the way, in my opinion, it goes hard.
So a couple of these locals are blocked off by the acid. Oh, careful. Thankfully that shot didn't do 3 damage.
Do these damages do depending on an enemy or...
I think each enemy gets a random property when they spawn in. So there's enemies that like move and shoot, there's some that just stand still and shoot.
I'm just saying if it's based on enemy type or their shots are also their shot damage are also randomized.
I don't think it's randomized, I just think 1 or 2 enemies always get like 3 damage on a shot or a hit. No. In that case, it was those pink...
Oh no.
Yeah, the
you
pink...
have succumbed to Soldath.
The pink snake dogs.
I still don't know what that even means.
You have succumbed to Zoldath.
Yeah, I've succumbed to Soldath. That's just their fancy way of saying I died on Soldath.
Yep. May is over here on the 7th race. I assume they're in the first standings. So looking through the trades. I don't remember the name of those guys, but the green guys are the locals. Looks like the blue guys might be the native locals. He's gonna opt to reset again. Maybe he's just gonna try speaking to a few locals and see if he finds it right away. Tiramisu looks like...
Yeah, that's an NPC.
Yep.
I love how oh, it's an Easter. That was an Easter egg. I don't know.
Okay, they need the translator for that person. They're gonna have to find someone else who's just facing down in an idle
Wait,
animation.
I haven't encountered an NPC that has more than 2 lines of text. I mean, 2 dialogues of text.
Yeah. Oh, they found the map piece. Now they just need the blue crystals. Ice-looking drops. Resources. So ideally they could find a weapon and just start taking out the inhabitants of Zoldath and see who drops the blue crystals. Or they can find a trade. I just need 16 of them. Yeah, they should check out these other trades, because that's not what they want. Oh my gosh. That's so close to death. So he's seeing some resource trades, but not the ones he wants. Hopefully he could find... He does have a weapon there, which is good. Hopefully he can find an energy cube to increase their HP, get back to full. Otherwise you don't want to risk going into fights without it. Okay, they got... That actually was really good. They got the meat from that, so they healed back up. Not one shot anymore. Ooh, but... Almost dying to that, they could use the bomb to blow up those walls. A meat printer, that's actually really good.
Yeah, I imagine dying to that.
Yeah, that was a really close encounter right next to the edge of the screen. He should... Oh, but he can't get it... Oh, but he does know who drops the, crystals now. I don't know if he tried the meat printer, if he needs a blue crystal for it, but I would be able to heal him up. Oh, he did find the boots, though.
How convenient.
He's debating if he wants to drop off the meat printer, because it is his way of healing. Definitely a trade-off, hopefully... Oh... That was so close. No, he's coming to Zoldath.
No.
Dang, he might pivot here just because Zoldath is a... I mean, I think he does need that square, but you can lose a lot of time to the RNG.
Now he's back to the alleged Yuri game.
Yes.
I'm not sorry for saying that.
But yeah, I think Zoldath is just like an RNG game that you can lose a lot of time in. Just due to the RNG. So in Mortal 2 here, activate all the switches. Doesn't take too long as you know where they are, and you can spend as many lives as you need to get them.
I think the main character of Magic Garden doesn't have a name.
They don't? Maybe some.
That's so weird. The main antagonist has a name, but the player doesn't.
They might. It might just not be listed plainly.
I don't know if someone asked Moss Mouth for what this purple gown name is.
Maybe someone like has
I think
found it
not.
from the code, but
They merged into one. Wow.
So they're going for the bottom left switch here. Probably create a portal just to be safe. Ah! That's terrifying, but they got out. Oh, please, portal! Oh, whew. I mean, they wouldn't have lost that much, but... and they can send a warrior through. Just has to get to the bottom left. Lots of, little jelly bean worms. Mike and Ike worms trying to block their path. Oh, that was I think that was a rare case where a bloppy one of the enemies looked down, and there was an Oppie blocking their path, so it moved in like just a random direction, and it happened to be the exact tile that CodeMeRight was going. Magic Garden, I think, aside from the gift, is just a leaderboard score. They could be going for the gold, but...
I think on the unrelated note, since I found out that Bug Hunter was based on a board game, and if a description of CodeMeRight says that it was based on a board game, I wonder what it would look like if it was a board game.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. So I think they know where the switch is, it's just a little bit further right from where they are. They might already have the top left switch, because I see 2 of them activated. So they just need to get down here, maybe make a portal. And that should be it once they activate that switch. Let's activate 3 switches. So they could stay in this game if they know how to get the gold/cherry disc. And plenty of lives to do it if they know the route. Might be grabbing the keys for it right now. They also might have accidentally portaled.
I guess they're trying to speedrun the game and not go for the cherry disc. Oh, I think... Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Top
They
5
follow
scores.
you.
Yeah, they did get top 5 scores on 5 arcade leaderboards. So that was Magic Garden, Paint Chase. Did they get top 5 scores? I don't see 5 open games that have.
I think Star Wars Spear, Seaside Drive...
Did they open Star Wars?
Caramel.
Oh, no. I don't see...
And Ninpeg have scores. Scoreboards.
Yeah, I only see 2 on the,
They forgot to hold. Oh, now they did. They didn't this time, okay. Okay, they've placed a portal. Oof. Time to bring the boy bomb.
We're just a little bit over halfway through.
Yeah, we're basically halfway into losing Mortalia.
I think they got it. If they have more than 10 lives,
Yeah.
which they do, they've got it. I don't know how much the bomber does. It's probably like 2.
I wonder how much damage it does to the heart.
I'm guessing you probably need like 2 bombers to break a heart. Warrior can just get it done and then you can create a platform. Oh, but they have the switch so they can get... Yep, in just a moment they should have Mortal 2 done. They can double jump up. Maybe. They did replace their portal though, so they're gonna have to be very careful about...
I mean, that's kinda genius, but alright.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they went engineer, they probably could take out the heart from there, but that's actually smart that they put a block underneath it.
I was about to say that it was pretty smart of them to make a portal for the purpose of just refilling.
Yeah, definitely. So that should be the square.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can unmark this or not. I think I'd have to join as a player to unmark it. Ah! Oh no.
WH... What? Why?
Oh, are they just finding out that they didn't have Campanella 3 gold disked? Like they quit out before it? Oh no.
Also, oops, sorry.
Yeah, I think they're just realizing that they quit out of Campanella 3 just like a second early, and otherwise they would have had the gold disc. They might be looking for another quick gold disc to do.
Yeah, it should have been immediate after you basically beat Queen Sue.
Well, if they're confident on Hotfoot, they could potentially get the blowouts, and then also the...
I find it very weird that in every single game except for what it... okay, never mind. I was just about to say that Queen Sue fighting Queen Sue just almost guarantees you to get a bad ending, but then I realized it only happens in Campanella 2. That was very stupid of me.
That's fine.
Looks like they're doing Hotfoot, and they've picked one of the teams as Bia. In my opinion, that's a good choice.
for overbold gold disc. Simultaneously get. Getting the deflect. I can still take a couple hits on top of it.
We are not letting Edgar win with this one. Oh, that might be the wrong character. Yeah, the Edgar is the eye patch one.
Just let me do this real quick just to DM.
No, wait, what was I saying? Edgar is not the eye patch one, it's the cheater. What the hell am I saying?
Alright, let me bring these back up. The screen did not swap over properly. Let me fix that. Thankfully, nothing should. Yeah, I don't know if it'll actually come down to it. It might not be... Like they should uncheck the square. I don't know if I should reconnect and uncheck it, or if it'll come down that we have to uncheck it later. Oh, taking an unfortunate death there.
Oh, I just realized. Oh, just realized that if they get a 10, they have to reset. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. No.
No, the infinite stun.
Thank you, coach. Thank you.
Oh,
Fuck.
so close.
Yeah. I mean,
they could potentially still get it this one. But it'll be a lot harder.
Yeah.
A lot harder.
Why am I complaining? They can still get it in, as it says, in one tournament, not in a row.
Yeah, and even if they don't get it, they can still go for the gold disc as long as they win their matches. Because this would be their last gold to get 3 gold discs. Let me double check if my audio is working for the other stream. I don't think it is.
Oh god, I'm begging I'm
No.
begging this time for it to work.
Yeah,
Oh
nice.
yes,
Got the 3
yes,
blowouts.
yes.
Very nice. Oh, if they get the gold disc, they're gonna be 1 away from a bingo.
Yeah.
And technically they should have had the gold disc already, but it's just super unfortunate. But they can still do this. I think CodeMeRight is at 1 gold disc. This may be his second. So even if May pivoted to another game after this one for another easy gold, they could still potentially get it before CodeMeRight. Doing good.
Okay, Van. Okay, why did I do that when I was... Okay, whatever.
Oh, the coach getting the last hit in. Final game.
Okay, robot versus us.
Yep.
Okay.
She was doing good at, I think she kind of knows the strat for,
Yeah, the robot kicked my ass on the first playthrough.
yeah, the robot can, like, push you over and if you're not careful.
Yeah, it has every ability. I mean, it has every ability the other kids
Oh
have.
no, the coach hit it. No,
I think it may include... Yep, it includes Edgar's cheat.
yeah, if you can cheat, they can push, they can block. The coach annoyingly also hit and stunned their team. So they have 2
Yeah, and
specials
also
out.
coaches being favored by coach as well.
So they do have some specials. They could swap and use their special on that character.
I mean that
Oh,
there
the
exists a
deflect!
terminal code
That was a sick
allows
dodge!
you to...
That was such a good dodge.
I think there is a terminal code that allows you to play as
Yeah, the robot.
the monkey and the robot.
Yeah. That was a crazy turn of events where the beanbag hit the special
I love these terminal codes so much.
like midair, and then they actually still dodged it, which was
For
crazy.
example, there's a terminal code in Big Golf where you can play as both Waldorf and Pilot.
Oh, he's getting chain stunned. But he's got the special, hits him twice. Get it? Yes! Great job,
I
May.
hope
my gosh.
this isn't...
That's the
I
third
hope
gold.
that isn't live because I don't want people to
Now
hear
the-
me yap about UFO 50.
Now the last one is Star Wesper Clear Wave 3. I don't know if May is confident in doing that.
Oh god.
Oh,
Wave
but-
Star Wars Beer Wave 3 makes me so mad.
oh, but CMR is going into it because he figures he has to block the bingo. This could be a huge opportunity for May to pick up some squares while that's going on. There's still half an hour left in the game if it goes to time. There's still only 1 bingo available on the board, I believe. And it is the one in the top row. Actually, no, there's one in the 3rd row as well. That CMR can get. Row 1 is for me. Tied up 7-7, but I think CMR accidentally checked off the middle square. Might have read it as enter a top 5 score on a arcade leaderboard instead of 5. So if it comes down to a tie, then May might win that. But we'll see how it goes. Because May can actually pick up some squares here while CMR is going for Star Wesper. Depending how good they are at Star Wesper, this could be a 4 or 5 minute goal if they're just crazy good at it. They at least know a little bit of the strats for picking up the GG, get more damage, and they went through wave 1 pretty cleanly. They just have to beat the wave, they don't have to get a certain score, so they can just pick up as many GGGs as they want.
Yeah, when I'm golding the game, I'm also going for the cherry as well.
Yeah. For this
Yeah,
bingo
because this game
square,
difficulty is up for roof.
it is.
Yeah, this game had absolutely no reason to be hard.
One of them had to be.
Even Shoren Shah isn't this difficult.
Rakshasa, yeah.
No, Choren Shah
Oh,
68K
oh, a different
or
game.
X. Yeah, totally different game.
Okay, so the drone's taking some blocks for him. They actually... Oh no, they got a game over. I guess they did lose a life earlier. I wonder... Because that actually can be a bingo strategy, having 4 in a row, and then if you have a hard goal left, you can just have the other person spend a lot of time going for it because they think they need to block.
Oof. I also do a quick reset when I died to the first wave of enemies.
Yeah.
Wave 1.
You don't get many lives in Star Whisper, so sometimes you just gotta restart to preserve them.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, at least it's not like in Caramel, where you start with just a singular life.
Yep.
I
So,
was about to say wife.
so collect 10 oranges. That actually, you only have to play 5 levels for that. So there's 2 oranges in each level. And I think, I think May is probably at 8 if they've collected everyone in the levels so far. They might be at 10 actually if they... Oh, they did go to the right and play. Maybe they went to the right and said, man, this is the annoying level, let me go to the crocodiles, the easier ones. So they just have to get brown and then go down to the bottom. Oh, they can't go that... Oh, that was clutch. They got eaten, but I think technically they have it right now, but that was really nice on May's part. She hid behind the crocodile to pass over a spot where the frog was looking. So they just... I think technically they already have the 10 collectibles, but they're just going to get to the end. And they have to either walk across while the gator's there, which, nice, they did it again. And they might get put in a bad respawn point here.
Yeah, the way these enemies shoot at you sometimes makes me think that
Yep.
they're trying to predict where you're going to be.
There is a sneaky sight line right there at the end where the crocodile can see. But they have it, so I think they... Unless they... I don't... There it is. Now they check the square. So they have 4 gifts right now. They might be looking to get the 10 gifts. Which, as long as you know what gifts are kind of quick, they can be quick, but... Mini max is 100 shinies for a gift. There is a mini max collect 7 upgrades on here. Which... There's kind of a small section on the
Yeah,
top
it says
shelf.
collect 7 upgrades, meaning that opponent can basically just collect 2 upgrades, then reset the game to... reset the progress, then doing it,
They do have to...
etc.
They do have to get 7 separate upgrades. So if they reset the game, they would have to get a different upgrade than the ones they already got. So the shrink potion, the first one you get, which is what she's doing right now, is going to count as 1 upgrade. There's actually, all over the map in Mini and Max and the Micro World, there are just upgrades like every 5 screens or so.
I think some upgrades are located near you sometimes.
Yeah, some of them, they are definitely all over the map. There is a small spot on the top shelf where you can, there's like 8 or 9 of them within like...
Sometimes you can just basically shrink and grow at the same place, and there might be a guaranteed upgrade. I don't know if it has been changed since then.
It might be. I think all over the world, like maybe 1 in 10 blocks or something has an upgrade on it, something crazy like that. So there is one where she's shrinking down right now. I forget, that might be the shrink potion too. I think if she went left, maybe she would have saw it, but there is one further, maybe a couple screens to the right. There is a small shiny there, which usually means an upgrade, but maybe sometimes it doesn't always mean that. So they're at this house. I think if they go one more screen right, they might get to the... where there's an upgrade. If I remember correctly... oh yeah, this is a backpack upgrade. Definitely a very useful one.
I didn't see how did they die?
I actually did not see either. I don't know which wave they died on.
Yeah. That's weird.
Oh no, she got sniped by the
I think
amoeba.
that might be a bullet from the last enemy.
She's still looking around. She might not have them memorized, but might know a couple.
If you're watching this, I hope you're suffering because I won't stop yapping.
It's actually nice having someone to kind of co-commentate with, but because trying to like not make this layout like look scuffed and like closing the things, it's pretty scuffed, but it at least helps having someone to chat and yap a bit. So I think they got a couple upgrades, but they went back out. Unfortunately, I found this out, you can't check the gift until you open the game first. So if they... wait, Ninpec doesn't show the... maybe you have to play a certain amount? Maybe you can't just dust off the game, maybe you have to play it like for at least 5 seconds. They do know block koala gift, just create and play a custom level. Nightmare is a very quick gift too. Gifts are something definitely I have to learn because I can't just think of them on the fly.
I don't know what they are doing in Block Koala.
They're getting a gift. They're working towards 10 gift goals.
Oh my god, they forgot that they need a block to open the gate. I thought that was an S as in special. Oh no, it's 50.
Let me just make sure they're not messaging me real quick.
I see they're opening onion delivery. Okay, May opened Star Wars Spear.
Alright. Thank you for covering that. Bring the screens back. So yeah, May is in Star Wars Spear now. Might just be trying to finish out the bingo, maybe give it a shot. If they're like me, they're not confident in Star Wars Spear, but honestly, sometimes you just gotta give it a shot. You might be able to pull it off. Yeah, they are DMing me. Let me check real quick just to make sure. Oh, you like to forfeit. Oh. So I think they might be calling it here. They might be conceding. Oh, let me get... My cursor went away. And then they messaged me again. I need a better way to have this layout, so... Okay, so we're just figuring out. If you can't see the feed right now, I'm just talking with CMR, which may be calling it here. I mean, we are close to time. Got 17 minutes left. I'm just getting the final confirmation.
Yeah, these ladybug enemies can go fuck themselves.
Hey, CMR.
Yeah.
I think it was definitely still a close
Hi.
game.
I unmuted myself. I would like to concede.
Okay. I will post it in the bingo board. I'll let oh, May just got a game over. Let's see. But GG CMR. It was 6-8. And check this. I think May sees it. I'm just trying to jump between a bunch of different screens right now. Hey
Hello.
May, welcome back.
Good game.
Hello.
Well, not to you, but good game.
Good
I'm very
game.
sorry. I thought it was enter top 5 score on 1 card game. It was 5 card games.
It's okay.
Completely missed that.
I figured it was just a misunderstanding.
Yeah. GG. I got terrible anxiety during the whole Overbold and during the whole UFO 50 bingo. maybe I'm not the right person to do this. Maybe I just like to watch people play bingo, but not actually play them. It was fun playing with you, though.
I had fun too.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
I'm sorry that I was a little bit rude at first.
You weren't rude.
Okay, got it.
No
But yeah, I mean, always, like, and also there's nothing wrong, because people also play bingo in the chat all the time outside of Bingo League too, so I mean, there's still an opportunity to play that, and it's up to you. I think you put on a good show. It was actually still close in points, so if you want to continue in the Bingo League, I would talk to Matt if that's the thing, but I won't talk about that right now. Other than that, GG to you both. Do you have any questions or anything?
I should practice Grimstone and Golfer, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I guess I lose. If he knows how to play those, I lose.
Yeah, I was gonna say at a certain point, you got 4 in the row 1, and they swapped over to Star Wasper, and I was like, if it was me, I'm not confident in Star Wasper, so I don't know if you switched to something else to get another goal.
I was just like, if he could do Golfer, he would have done it by now.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So.
I haven't. Sorry.
I will say you got complete wave with 1,000 stakes and overbold really quickly, and also the hyper contender gold disc.
Yeah, that was really fast. That really scared me.
Oh, thank you. I kind of practiced when I was when I came back from work. I only had like 2 hours to practice because I still had to eat dinner. And I noticed that in Overboard, you can basically just wager a lot on the third round, because the spawn rate is still limited to what you have set to the second round.
I wanted that too. You just killed it.
Yeah.
You just went way faster.
With Overboard, I thought I could cherry, but like very dumb RNG stuff happened, and maybe I was not skilled enough.
I don't think you did cherry though.
But yeah. May I ask, how many bingo games have you played before this?
None.
Oh, I mean that's really impressive for how many squares you got. Because, I mean, when I first started, and I hadn't played any bingos, I think it was me and May's match that took 3 hours, and we had like 7 squares each, like 2 hours in. So you're doing better than us or I'll say at least for me.
It feels like the standards for bingo have gone up a lot in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like the more
you used to be able to get away with that.
The more people you
also,
play.
whoever was the person that didn't get gold on Campanella free, I am so sorry.
Oh no, I think you realized it like late into the round too.
I just
you went back.
Why?
Yeah, I saw the and why. But yeah, I would say you can. It's up to you, but you can keep playing if you want in the league. Don't get discouraged, because I mean, I think everyone who plays their first couple bingo matches, it's not easy. It's difficult, but the more you play, the more you practice, the easier it gets.
I still wanted to say maybe 2 things. The first thing was maybe I do kind of want to try this again, because I'm trying to push myself out of my comfort zone. So if there is like a bingo like in the future where times would meet up again, I would like to consider it.
Have you tried playing Bingo Blitz?
Bingo Blitz. I think I heard something about it.
I feel like you would like that format a lot more.
I'm gonna end the recording here. Thank you both so much again. GG's to you both. And we'll continue discussing after this. All right. Bye.
You can.